Ladies and gentlemen, could you please rise for the entrance of the University of Saskatchewan 2017 Spring Convocation graduates.
Would the graduates please turn and face the platform? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Spring Convocation 2017. Would you please join our vocalist, Angela Urichanine, in the singing of O Canada? Will you please be seated? Welcome to all our graduates, their friends and families, and our distinguished guests. My name is Beth Bilson. I'm the University Secretary, and I have the honor at this time of introducing you to the platform party who you see in front of you. So beginning with the front row, on my left and your right, Russell Eisinger, University Registrar, Patty McDougall, Vice Provost Teaching and Learning, Deborah Posega Osborne, Vice President University Relations, Eric O'Lawson, MLA Saskatoon University, Michael Atkinson, Provost and Vice President Academic, President Peter Stoichev, Chancellor Roy Romano, Bob Zhu, who will receive an honorary degree this morning, Martin Phillipson, Dean, College of Law, Keith Willoughby, Dean, Edward School of Business, Peter Bonham-Smith, Dean, College of Arts and Science, Adam Baxter Jones, Dean, College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. And in the second row, 4 of our university orators, Dave Mensch, Lynn Bertucci, Shirley Haynes, Doreen Petro, Scott McCreath, Executive in Residence, Edward School of Business, Grit McCreath, University of Saskatchewan Honorary Ambassador, Senators Linda Browning, Nadia Prokopchuk, and Jim Pulfer. Joy Crawford, University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association. David Dion, President, University of Saskatchewan Students' Union. Doug Surtees, Associate Dean, College of Law. Chelsea Wilness, Associate Dean, Research and Academic, Edward School of Business. Noreen Mahoney, Associate Dean, Students and Degree Programs, Edward School of Business. And behind them, and I would ask them to stand, members of the faculty of the University of Saskatchewan. Would you please join me in expressing to all of these faculty, administration, and members of our governing bodies our thanks for the work they have done in supporting, teaching, and encouraging our graduates. We acknowledge the traditional territory of Treaty 6 and the homeland of the Métis on which we have gathered for this event. We pay our respects to the First Nations and Métis ancestors of this place and reaffirm our relationship with one another. Please stand as you are able for the honor song, and please note that there is no applause following the honor song. Please be seated.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Peter Stoichev. It's my great privilege to be the president of this university and to give some opening remarks on this great occasion where we will see so many deserving graduates cross the stage and realize their aspirations today in terms of the degrees that they've worked so hard to achieve. It's customary for the president to make a few remarks at the beginning of these occasions, and the way that I like to frame them is to give a sense of the greatness of this university for all of you who deserve that, who have supported us so much in various ways, to lend a kind of credence and credibility and a stature to the value of the degrees that you will be receiving today. Eminent Chancellor, graduates, and families, I thank the many people who are here today to be part of this moment in the University of Saskatchewan's history, and there are many people I want to acknowledge I can't acknowledge all of them, but our knowledge keeper, Bob Badger, the Buffalo Boys drum group, they play an honor song at the beginning of every one of these ceremonies. It's unique. It's unique to this territory. It reflects the ambitions that this university has to be the best place it can possibly be for Aboriginal students and their communities. Thank you very much to the Buffalo Boys for playing again today. Our honorary degree recipient here with his wife Ling from Beijing, Bob Zhu, you will be hearing from him in a few minutes. I know that MLA Saskatoon University, Erica Lawson is here. Thank you very much, sir, for being here. Our honorary ambassador, Grit McCreath, on stage with her husband, Scott, today. Thank you very much, both of you, for being here. And the faculty who are behind me, in front of you, who are the heartbeat of this university. They've been leaders and mentors for so many of you who will graduate today. We're here to celebrate a milestone in the lives of the graduates who will cross the stage. We're proud of them. They, I assume, are proud of what they've been able to accomplish. Life is richer when we collectively acknowledge success and hard work and rites of passage such as this one today. We're also here because this university has brought us together. A university is a wonderful thing. It's a great experiment in the ongoing conversation that we call democracy. For democracy to work, there has to be truth, and these days distinguishing among all the information that comes our way what's true and what's not true is harder and harder to do, and at the same time more necessary to do than it ever has been. Good journalism and good universities do that job. And now that we are in the post-truth era, universities are needed now more than ever before. The University of Saskatchewan is needed now more than it ever has been. And what all of you, crossing this stage today with a University of Saskatchewan degree, strengthened by knowing what truth can look like, go on to do in your lives will matter immensely to our collective futures. You're getting your degree today. You've succeeded in that, and I hope you've been able to take or will be able to take some time to enjoy it, to revel in it, to boast about it, to feel a little smug about it. But once you've done that, take even more time to thank your spouses and partners, your parents and grandparents, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, communities, elementary school teachers, high school teachers, the professors you appreciated, or the classmates who helped you out, because you don't achieve something this big without a lot of help along the way. Many graduates are sitting in seats just like you are, in auditoriums just like this one across the country right now, getting university degrees. But let me say a few things on this occasion of Canada's 150th anniversary and the university's 110th anniversary and the Alumni Association's 100th anniversary about a U of S degree. This is the home of the cobalt-60 radiation therapy technology that revolutionized cancer treatment in 1951 and saved the lives of millions of people around the world. The small Acme Machine and Electric Company just around the corner from us on Idlewild Drive built the machine. U of S medical researchers built the concept. 6,700 patients were treated for the next 20 years until it was replaced with newer technology in 1971. The first patient, Molly Birch, lived another 41 years after her treatment as a result. Sylvia Fedoruk, who later became this province's lieutenant governor and then our chancellor, was a graduate student of the project's leader, Harold Johns. Some of the country's most formative political leaders got their degrees here. Prime Minister John Diefenbaker, Governor General Ray Natishan, Premiers Grant Devine and Brad Wall and Lorne Calvert, and of course our recently installed Chancellor Roy Romano. All in all, 8 Canadian premiers have been students at the U of S. Dozens of Canadian ambassadors to countries around the world went here. Dozens of high-ranking public servants in Ottawa. It is fitting, on the occasion of Canada's 150th, that Roy Romano a leader among U of S nation builders, is now our Chancellor. People who went on to receive Nobel Prizes were here. One was chemistry graduate student Henry Tobey, who received it in 1983. Another Nobel laureate from the U of S was Gerhard Hertzberg, who was offered a position in physics in 1935 by our first president, Walter Murray. This was to escape Nazi Germany. Gerhard Hertzberg's wife, Louise, a preeminent scientist in her own right, was Jewish. And it was offered to him when no other university on this continent had the vision or the humanity to do so. Hertzberg won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1971. Writers such as Sharon Brutala, who wrote Perfection of the Morning, and three-time Governor General's Award winner Guy Vanderhaeg were here. Hilda Neatby, who wrote the controversial book on Canadian education so wonderfully titled So Little for the Mind. Actors like Kim Coates from Sons of Anarchy. Business leaders such as Brett Wilson, an engineering grad, and Murray Edwards, an Edwards School of Business grad. Aboriginal leaders like our recent Chancellor Blaine Fable, former chief of the FSIN, and Felix Thomas, chief of the Saskatoon Tribal Council. Lester LaFond, a formidable influence on the development of the Aboriginal business community in Saskatchewan. Annie Mackay, the first Indigenous woman to graduate from our university. Influential people in our justice system, such as law school graduate Tom Malloy, the federal government's chief negotiator in the Nunavut Land Claim Agreement. He later became our Chancellor. Civil liberties advocate, Medicare author, and Supreme Court Justice Emmett Hall was here, a law school classmate of John Diefenbaker's, and Diefenbaker later became our Chancellor. Justice Hall proposed compelling reasons for Aboriginal land title existing in British Columbia under common law, which later influenced Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau to begin land claims negotiations with First Nations. Hall's 1964 Royal Commission on National Health Care Services report recommended that Canada adopt Saskatchewan's public health insurance model. In it, he wrote famously, "The only thing more expensive than good health care is no health care." Emmett Hall later became Chancellor of the U of S. Roy Romano, another law school alumnus, authored in 2002 the only other Royal Commission on the Future of Healthcare in Canada, and he later became Chancellor of the U of S. So if you want to become Chancellor of the U of S, author a Royal Commission on Canada's Healthcare System report. Our Chancellors, including Tom Malloy, John Diefenbaker, Sylvia Fedoric, Emmett Hall, and Roy Romano, have been nation builders for sure. Athletes and coaches such as Sandra Schmerler, Diane Jones-Konahowski, and Mike Babcock and Willie Desjardins and Dave King were at the U of S. In fact, 3, very recently 4, NHL head coaches were student athletes here with Huskies hockey. At last week's YWCA Women of Distinction Awards banquet, 26 of the 50 nominees were from this university. This university has served the city and the province in extraordinary fashion, but in this, Canada's 150th anniversary, we can also be proud that the U of S has been a nation builder. The historian Desmond Morton has called Vimy Ridge, and this is the 100th anniversary of that battle, a nation-building experience. The whole First World War was won for Canada. Of the 345 U of S students, faculty, and staff who enlisted in it, 69 sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. They are commemorated on the university's memorial gates on College Drive. More than 100 more were wounded, and 33 were awarded Medals of Valor. The university gave so many brave soldiers to the cause, the School of Engineering closed its doors for the 1916-1917 academic year when the faculty and students enlisted en masse. Nation builders, for sure. 110 years after we began, we are now seen as a research leader in the country with Canada's only synchrotron, where we figured out how to produce medical isotopes using a particle accelerator instead of a nuclear reactor. There's a huge national and international demand for these isotopes, due in part to the imminent closure of Chalk River in 2018. We've got one of the world's most advanced vaccine research facilities at Vito Intervac, and a cyclotron that is now providing the medical isotopes to Royal University Hospital, a fitting homage to that cobalt-60 work done here over half a century ago. Our Global Institute for Food Security will help feed a hungry world. Our Global Institute for Water Security will help us understand floods and droughts. These two institutes received the country's largest research grants ever earned by Canadian universities. The competition for these grants was fierce, and we are the only university to have received two of them. These institutes are examples of how we bring together different parts of the university to work on global problems. With 17 colleges and schools, we have more disciplines than any Canadian university of our size. This is a very crucial feature of who we are, because although we do not know what the solutions are to the major challenges that face us all today, we do know this, that none of them will be solved by a single faculty member or researcher, but by many people from many disciplines working together. We're poised to help do that with faculty like the ones on the stage before you, who are at the cutting edge of research, scholarly, and artistic work. All these things matter, and all these things will help make Canada and the world a better place. It's for these reasons and more that we are one of the top 15 research-intensive universities in the country. On his train trip out here to begin his work as our first president in 1908, Walter Murray wrote to a friend that we are building for centuries, and that's what we will continue to do, to be a leader in developing local solutions to global problems, to be the nation builder we have proved that we are. I don't say this only to boast, but to emphasize that the degree you've worked hard to receive today has tremendous value. Many employers tell me that when they see an application from a U of S grad, it gets special attention, because the quality of the university is so high, and because of its graduates' work ethic that's part of our prairie roots. And also because you haven't learned just a particular area of study, you've learned how to transfer what you've learned in one discipline to what is needed in another, to be able someday to solve problems we can't even foresee today. You've learned about excellence, and excellence is a transferable skill. And like anything that has great value, it carries with it a great responsibility. Education brings benefit, but it also brings responsibility. In the end, most people in the world can only dream of getting to where you are, educated, well-read, supported, self-reliant, networked, plugged in. This is not to say that there aren't huge challenges, but you've worked hard and others have helped to get you to this point. So now what? A few concluding thoughts on that. You didn't get here by following what everyone else did, agreeing with everything they said, doing everything they asked, and taking the road of least resistance. You weren't here doing all this just to absorb received wisdom. You've done all this work to find your own voice, not to mimic someone else's. Trust yourself now to sing your own melody with it. Also, you got here by taking risks, by failing at some things, maybe many things. Even going to university at all was a risk. You didn't do all this work so that you'll live a failure-free life. You've done all this work so that your future failures will be for more important causes, and so that your successes will have more important impacts. And finally, I suspect, you came here with at least some slight thought in the back of your mind that a university degree will lead to a great job and a lot of money. And it's true that the chances are a lot higher that you will have those things with a degree than without one. But I've always really appreciated this statement from a book called The Empire of Illusion by Chris Hedges. In the end, the measure of a civilization is its compassion, not its ability to consume. And the compassion is not just for others, it's also for yourself. Help out those with less than you've now got, and take it easy on yourself while you're at it. It turns out that the two go hand in hand. And if you do get a great job and make lots of money, show even more compassion, make even more of a difference. Think of all those who can't even imagine having the education you've got. What would they do if they had it? What will you do now that you've got it? How can you give back to everyone who's helped you get it? Education brings benefits, but it also brings responsibility. As our vision document states, we're serving the public good by promoting diversity and meaningful change. In its 150th year, Canada needs people with degrees in your disciplines to help build a more sustainable world, a more equitable world, a world with the courage to embrace diversity, not build a wall against it, a country that can tell the difference between truth and its many imposters, a country that responds to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's 94 calls to action. Because as Justice Murray Sinclair, now Senator, stated at the U of S almost 2 years ago, education is the key to reconciliation. Our new vision document commits us to being an outstanding institution of research, learning, knowledge-keeping, reconciliation, and inclusion with and by Indigenous peoples and communities. I am really grateful that the U of S is seen in this country as a participant, not as a bystander, in building reconciliation. And in this sesquicentennial year, we have more Aboriginal students at our university than ever before in our history. We're at a time when the country faces the greatest cultural challenge of its history. Being a nation builder today means relearning, rewriting, rethinking, reimagining, things universities can help do best but have not always. We must have the conviction to do so now. It will take generations, but we're building for centuries. So in the end, what's all this about that you're achieving today? Only you can actually answer that question for yourself. But part of it is about being a nation builder in your own right. Universities are a radical experiment in human culture, a place where we learn to be humble servants of a democratic society and respectful critics of it. For the Roy Romanos and John Diefenbakers, Gerhard Hertzbergs, Hilda Neatbys, Blaine Favels, Emmett Halls, Annie Mackays, and Sylvia Fedoricks, and Bob Jus of this world, it was about something else. None of them, while at university, knew exactly where they were headed, but they knew to listen for some passion to follow, and that became an endless journey. For you, it will be something else. Doesn't matter exactly what it is, but be passionate about it and use it for good. Thank you. I also have the honor today to introduce a passionate advocate for education, innovation, and philanthropy, and I do so as we celebrate the achievements of Mr. Xiaoping Bob Zhu and award him an Honorary Doctor of Laws. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Senate, I present to you Bob Zhu. First, a little bit about the degree. The Doctor of Laws is awarded for outstanding scholarly achievement or for exceptional service to the university or the community. Bob Zhu's lifelong achievement and commitment to students in both Canada and China is most worthy of this honor. Bob and his wife Ling, who is here joining us today, earned master's degrees in music in the early 1990s at the University of Saskatchewan and fondly remember their time on campus. As Bob says, the experience completely changed our lives, and they have been major supporters of the university ever since. After graduating, Bob returned to China and co-founded an education company that helped prepare more than 15 million Chinese students to study abroad, including here in Saskatoon. He has also become one of the world's leading venture capitalists, helping hundreds of startup companies support innovation for youth. Bob and his wife have shared their success by supporting charities, community organizations, and their alma mater, helping new generations of music students in particular pursue their passion at the U of S. Their generous donations established the David L. Kaplan Music Scholarship and most recently the David L. Kaplan Chair in Music, named in honor of the iconic late former U of S music professor who had such an enormous influence on Bob and on Ling's lives. That compassion of theirs, their commitment and scholarship support have helped change the lives of many music students at the U of S, who have remarked, many of them to me, that Bob and Ling have made a very important impact in their lives. One student who is studying music education adds, "Words cannot properly express my gratitude, but I hope my future contributions to society will help show you, Bob and Ling, the difference you have made in my life." Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Senate, I present Bob Zhu and ask that you confer on him the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Mr. President, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of the province and with the consent of the Senate of this university, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, and invest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chancellor Ramana, President Stoichev, government representatives, distinguished guests, members of the faculty, graduates, and friends, this honor means everything to me. I'm truly grateful. Thank you so very much. My new degree makes me a proud member of this class of 2017. To my classmates, your parents, your families, may I offer a simple message. For the great achievement you share on this wonderful day, congratulations. For me, it is especially flattering to be called a Doctor of Laws. I'll tell you why. Long ago, after I earned my master's degree in music, I still didn't know what to do. So I decided studying at the College of Law. I attended exactly one class in contract law. Right then and there, I knew that law school was just not for me. One class, and yet here I am with this beautiful, impressive degree as a Doctor of Laws. Thank you. Those of you graduating from the law school today who worked and struggled for your degrees would be entitled to think that life is not always fair. Sometimes we get more than we deserve. I know this because it is how I have always felt about what I received from the University of Saskatchewan. The university has honored me, but really, I'm here today to honor the university. Exactly 30 years ago, in 1987, my wife Ling and I decided that we were ready to see the world beyond China. If you had lived in a basement in Beijing and desire a change of scenery, it doesn't get any more different than the Canadian prairie. Ling applied to study music here and was immediately accepted. I, on the other hand, had to wait. I went to Washington, D.C. with $100 in my pocket and found a job. So my wife was alone with her violin in Saskatoon. I was 3,000 kilometers away on the kitchen staff of Mr. Egg Roll. Lynn is here today in the audience. Hi, Lynn. I guess you're not alone today because I have brought so many classmates and friends to you. The happy day came when I was also accepted at this university. Nobody was ever as excited as I was to spend 3 days on a Greyhound bus to Saskatchewan. Lynn and I had both received scholarships. That made all the difference for us. The same amount of money would have taken many years to earn in China at that time. We were amazed that such a gift could be granted by people who did not even know us. With special affection, I recall the generous spirit of Dr. David Kaplan. If you knew him, it was a privilege. He was a founder of a music department. To many foreign students, he was a source of constant help, friendship, and encouragement. Often in my life, Dr. Kaplan's example has shined before me, a reminder to share with others as he shared with me. I received so much from the university in those years, but life beyond the campus was not nearly as forgiving. Upon graduation, it didn't take long for me to realize that I would not make my fortune as a performing musician. As much as the world loves the sounds of Mozart and Bach, the world was not waiting to hear them from my violin. I started my own music business, but business was slow. I wrote and recorded the folk songs, but the folks were not listening. It was truly a difficult period for me. I watched our children at home while my wife taught school. I took various jobs, including one job that involved fast-paced and time-sensitive transactions. If anyone here received a delivery from Pizza Hut in 1995, there is a good chance that we have met before. I do not recommend a period like that in your own careers if you can avoid it. But sometimes it happens anyway. That doesn't have to be the end. It can even mark a late beginning, as it did for me. Even in my darkest moments, I had a sense of who I was and what I could do. More than once I failed, but I refused to give up. I knew in my heart that I was here on earth to achieve good and meaningful things. I never let any failure take that conviction away. Sustained by this feeling, I went back to China and joined a small English school in Beijing called New Oriental Education. China had opened up, and many young people were eager to see the world. I threw myself into the work of helping them find opportunities to study abroad. I shared everything I knew to serve them in every way I could. 10 years later, after New Oriental went public in the US, many of my former students returning from overseas approached me looking for money for their business ideas. At the time in China, there was no such thing as angel investing. I understood these men and women because I knew what it was like to be rich in ideas but poor in money. So I began to finance their startup dreams, and I became an angel investor before I knew it. I'm happy to be called a success today, and frankly, still a bit relieved. It was a close call. But I do not measure success in rankings of wealth. I do not measure it in the things I can buy. I measure success not just in overcoming one's own adversity, but in helping others overcome theirs. My favorite line in the musical Les Miserables is from the bishop. Though our lives are very humble, what we have to share. I don't recall if my friend, Dr. David Kaplan, were ever heard those words, but he certainly lived them. And mine is just one life that he and this university changed for the better. In business, in law, in any work we do, all of the same things are true about succeeding. First jobs, maybe even second or third ones, are not always dream jobs. Yet, there is one opportunity that we never have to wait on. That is the chance to give our best, to give without holding back, and to give more than what is asked. We can do that in every position, high or low. We can do that in every circumstances, every day, at every time we are needed. There are good things that only we can do. That's how we show who we are and find success along the way. There is a great wisdom in the saying, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. For each one of you graduating here today, I wish a great career and a happy life. And I hope that you will always share the feeling I have toward this university. Respect, affection, and a gratitude for all it has given to us. The kindness and the generosity I received here long ago still touches me. May these years of learning leave a gracious mark on you as well. Class of 2017, I wish you good luck and a great happiness. Thank you very much.
Eminent Chancellor, Mr. President, members of the University Senate and Board, I present to you the petition of the Council of this university that the candidates to be named, having fulfilled all the requirements of the bylaws, may, with your permission, be admitted to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which they are entitled.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province and with the consent of the Council of this university, I consent to admit you to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which you are entitled, and to vest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto.
Would the graduates in the front row please rise and start making your way to the platform? As those students are coming forward, I'll let you know how the conferring of the degrees will unfold. As you enter the stage over on this side, please stop and face the audience so the hood can be put over your shoulders. Once you have been hooded, proceed to the first podium over on that side, where the orator will present each of you by name. Once your name has been announced, please proceed across the stage, stop and shake hands with the Chancellor, who will be admitting you to the Convocation of the University of Saskatchewan. You will then continue across the platform to this side to be greeted by the President and your Dean or Associate Dean to receive your parchment from them. As you go down the steps on this side, you will be welcomed as new members of the University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association by a representative of that association.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the Edwards School of Business, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the Certificate in Business Administration. I present to you Jolene Marie Atkinson. April Dawn Basco. Carrie Ann Doe. Nicole Kristen Fillmore. Christine Gail Gordon. Trevor Wayne Herbert. Rodney Scott Mansky. Kimberly Dawn Nowakowski. Jocelyn Posberg. Tiago Augusto Prado. Daniel John Persky. Christy Dawn Rempel. Jaden Drew Rowachuk. Hillary Leah Schulte. Camila Christina Silva. Cody Gordon Siminar. Travis John Ward. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the Edwards School of Business, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. I present to you Jared Daniel Ablis with high honors and great distinction. Laura Therese Adamson with distinction. Miriam Olubusayo Orakunli. Rashid Ahmed. Madison Jasmine Akins. Benjamin James Eltrogi. Cameron David Andrusiak with high honors and great distinction. Ashley Lynn Antonio. Tamara Lynn Archer. Angela Elizabeth Arias Saavedra. Kelly Lee Avery with distinction. Eugene Balzer. Igor Balzer. Hang Bao, with great distinction. Taylor Scott Baranitsky, with great distinction. Desiree Dawn Barker. Derek Jason Barr, with distinction. Jeremy Cole Bastian, with distinction. Marilyn Narvado Bautista. Michael David Joseph Bazin. Tyler Billy Beach. Connie Elizabeth Beatty. Casey Lynn Beaudry. Brandon Joseph Beaulieu. Carter Bazugli. Olha Bilyak, with distinction. Karen Elizabeth Bishop, with great distinction. Erica Ann Bodie, with distinction. Spencer Timothy Bomboir. Justin Robert Booth. Jenna Marie Boychuk, with distinction. Cameron Raymond Boyd. Tanner James Broughton. Callum David Bradley. Tyler Andrew Braun. Shea Antonio Harold Bravo. Connor Patrick Breen, with distinction. Sarah Jean Brent. Sorry, Sarah, I missed with great distinction. Shane Carmen Ray Britton. Kristen Buffalo. Nat Huang Bui. Juan Cabrales. Mary Grace Guillermo Canlis, with distinction. Jiayu Chao. Cheyenne Cassidy Carlin. Brianne Chabin. Wyatt William Shatlane. Bonnie Lokchi Chen. Yunsok Choi. Riley Gregory Dalshog, with distinction. Adam Andrew Danderfer, with distinction. Kathleen Helen DeBuzak, with great distinction. Marnus Tobias Divas, with distinction. Bailey Dawn Delaney, with great distinction. Lindsay Ray Diedrichs. Qian Ding. Jonathan David Dirksen, with distinction. Lance Neil Dahlman, with great distinction. Hua Yi Dong, with distinction. Ashlyn Marissa Downing. Jillian Brett Ducart. Olivia Lauren Dunn. Kimberly Marie Duchak, with distinction. Jordan Duval. Nicole Patricia Eastman. Kayla Jane Fanyu. Amir Farahani, with great distinction. Jordan Anita Farr, with distinction. Megan Lynn Finlater, with distinction. Matthew Florazone, with great distinction. Shelby Anna Freilich. Eric Christopher Froese, with distinction. Chijun Gao. Bo Cullen Garrett, with distinction. Erica Lynn Gartner, with distinction. Kaylee Marie Gartner. Megan Elizabeth Gilowich. Balkarn Singh Gill, with great distinction. Matthew Kyle Jalot. Allie Jean Goodman. Brendan John Gorsalitz, with distinction. Pierce Gorley. Loren Grieve, with high honors and great distinction. Ravtesh Singh Grewal, with great distinction. Connor Timothy Gulka. Yimeng Gua. Nathan Dwight Guy, with great distinction.
Carson Halter. Zhang Han. Brooke Victoria Hanna, with distinction. Jasmine Eileen Hansen, with distinction. Celia Cheslin Louise Herodens. Emmett Wagger Hayes, with high honors and great distinction. Brooke Chantel Healy, with great distinction. Raylene Margaret Ann Heiser, with distinction. Blake Robert Herman, with distinction, great distinction. Jessica Francis Hill, with distinction. Kim Yuen Tien Huang. Andrea Marie Hoffman. Lindsay M. Hopper. Stephen Douglas Horrell. Lisa Renata Heigebart. Gabrielle Roberto Iranizzi. Candice Robin Estes Redekop, with great distinction. Catherine Patricia Jackson. Justin Llewellyn Jenkins. Rebecca Ann Johnson, with distinction. Daniela Alyssa Jones. Matthew Robert Jones. Nora Mae Joya. Mary Angelique Ricafuente Justiani. Shay Everett Kadischuk. Alex Karwacki, with distinction. Mackenzie Joan Cathell. Abigail Rose Kenny. Brittany Marie Kiefer. Braden Robert Kinch, with distinction. Olivia Claire Kirkham. Scott Robert Weir Kohlenberg. Ryan Carl Kowalchuk. Jonathan Kwan. Yolaine Kwok. Taylor Kim Landry. Armand A. Laplante. Kendra Lee Larson. Amber Dawn Leachman, with great distinction. Kara Marie Leftley, with distinction. Carson Robert Lavelle, with distinction. Rebecca Lynn Levick. Xiaodan Li. Yangkai Li, with distinction. Yuan Li, with distinction. Carmen Liu. James Cocotello. Sierra Rabia Jawaid. Michelle Marie McGowan, with great distinction. Rowena Clarissa de Dios Malari. With distinction. Elaine Grace Martinez Mangasser, with great distinction. Megan Ray Manson. Keegan Christopher Marsh. Lauren Judil Martel, with great distinction. Amy Martin. Connor McCann, with distinction. James Mitchell McEwen, with distinction. Tyler Alexander McKimmon. Jeremy Garrison McLaren. Jade Aaron Medvey. Jamie Nicole Melnick. Aniniwa Siriel Andre Mesu, with distinction. Sneha Mishra, with distinction. Robin Mkane Guana. Demiso Mpofu. Shazia Bahadur Muhammad Ali Nagji. Fadi Namo. Shayla Marie Napper, with distinction. Jonathan Frederick Nigam, with high honors and great distinction. Michelle Lynette Neufeld, with distinction. Joel J. Newfield. Justin Anthony Nienauber. Brooks Douglas Norton. Magdalena Eva Novakovska. Judy-Ann Bagonion Obrero. With distinction, Judy-Ann. Moyasora Odiemi, with distinction. Taylor Jamie Alana O'Donnell, with distinction. Oludu Elijah Ogo, with distinction. Perry Ross Olson. Ellie Joe Panteluk, with great distinction. Alexandria Marissa Parzan, with great distinction. Brooke Camila Jean Petron, with distinction. Kolben Pazuk, with distinction. Callum McGillivray Perkins, with distinction. Mark Michael Perkins. Cadence Eastlyn Polischuk, with distinction. Courtney Ray Powell, with distinction. Tyler Edward Pitts. Michael Barry Rambold, with distinction. Taylor Jade Ryan. Zachary Paul Rempel. Gina Ruth Richards, with distinction. Sean Tyler Robbins. And Taya Lynn Rongvi. Laura Dawn Rowley, with great distinction.
Dakota J. Sabash. Brenley Sean. Rachel Ellen Schultz, with distinction. Hanlon Shao, with distinction. Becky Shan, with honors and distinction. Chelsea Nicole Sherlosky, with distinction. Christina Shevstov, with distinction. Yukui Shi. Jonathan Michael Seifert, with great distinction. Rajandip Singh.
Got it, Mom.
Thomas Karl Heinz Skolsky. Kelsey Marie Stack. Emily Soar. Yinxing Song. Jordan Catherine Steinhubel, with distinction. Paige Christine Sutherland, with honors and distinction. Serena Swick. Leslie Sato, with distinction. Karen Michelle Helen Sidlowski. Celine Taylor. Sierra Ray Taylor, with great distinction. Gurinder Kaur Singh. Emily Rose Thomas, with distinction. Duncan Thomas Thompson. Preston Campbell Thompson, with great distinction. Kelly Thurlow. Emmett Jacob Timms. Courtney Megan Kachuk. Brooklyn Danielle Tollefson. Joel Tomtine. Stephanie Faith Turner. Jay Dawson Vachon. Victor Benjamin Valois, with distinction. Brianne Nicole Vance, with great distinction. Eric Ray Verity, with great distinction. Ian Matthew Vogt, with great distinction. Di Truong Yen Vu. Brianne Michelle Walkenden, with distinction. Bo Wang. Kan Wang. Wei Wang. Yu Chen Wang, with distinction. Spencer Robert Fosgreen Warrener. Lyndon Richard Weber, with great distinction. Curtis Tyler Wiegren. Avery Edward Weisberg, with distinction. Andrew Scott Wiebe. Troy Jacob Wiebe. Winston Lennox Williams, with distinction. Scotty Bernard Wolf, with distinction. Rihanna Eleanor Worm. Zhudong Yang. Mingyun Yi, with distinction. Jihan Yi, with distinction. Gada Sabra Youssef. Caitlin Zur. Xu Zhang. Chen Ying Zhu. Ziki Zhu. Nancy Marie Zimmerman. Michaela Dawn Zielinski. Megan Roberta Zook, with great distinction. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you this scholar from the Edwards School of Business and ask that you will confer on him the degree of Master of Business Administration. I present to you Andrew John Dale Ardell. Douglas Donald Daniels.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Law, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Juris Doctor. I present to you Christian Madrid Andres. Raminder Aurora. Min Beck. Justine Lauren Bell. Azad Azim Barmal. Andrew Jonathan Bitts. Carlin Glenn Block. Ellen Margaret Lumsden Bolger. Stephen Kelly Patrick Brannigan. Ashton Alexandria Butler with great distinction. Connor Allen Cadger. With distinction, sorry. Elissa Margaret Castleman. Bonnie Dawn Cherwick with distinction. Sarah Clement with distinction. Caitlin Ashley Cooper. Michael Brian Crampton with great distinction. Julia Catherine Kirkdevitt. Sunny Kaur Dhaliwal. With distinction. Ashley Kristen Dodd with distinction. Jared Kent Dunlop with great distinction. Kelsey Lynn Elliott. Thomas Stewart Dreger Enns with distinction. Tyler Cole Evans. Ashley Danielle Falk with great distinction. Joseph Fingeroat. Courtney Jean Fisher. Jonathan David Foreman. Allison Lorene Graham with great distinction. Ashley Kirsten Hall. Thomas William John Hall. James David Hatley. Sienna Roseanne Holman. Carson Harris Hurley with distinction. Evan George Hutchison with great distinction. Matthew David James. Jessica Pearl Kelly with distinction. Jenna Jean Elizabeth Killam. Michelle Caroline Corpin with great distinction. Bradley David Krause. Kelsey Ann Kriklewicz with great distinction. Travis Kenneth Kush with great distinction. With distinction, sorry. Janine Caitlin Ling with distinction. Stephen Laddish with distinction. Garrett Philip George Liedol with distinction. Tony Alexandra Liedol with distinction. Jasmine Page Lothian with great distinction. Drew Cameron Lokes. Christy Ann Rose McDonald with distinction. Jessica Louise McKee. Kayla Rachel McKinnon. Jared Mitchell McCrory. Jonathan Robert Milani with distinction. Erin Amelia Brown Moak. Fasha Marianne Molesky with distinction. Caitlin Victoria Moore. Elise Anna Neljubowicz with distinction. Julian Michael Nahachewski. Jessica Nixon with distinction. Sarah Nordine with distinction. Aleda Marika Oberholzer. Thomas Jacob Orr. Kimberly Ann Osamlak. Tamara Baldhead Pearl. Hillary Janice Peterson. Annie Quantakun. Erin Alexandra Rowert. Charles Alfred David Reed. Lee Delmonico Reed with distinction. Mitchell Gordon Revering with distinction. Miles Elliott Ross. Hosea Elliott Sawatsky. Maureen Elizabeth Schaefer. Lauren Sharfstein with great distinction. Zena Lou Burke Scott. With distinction, sorry. Shauna Leanne Shuchuk. Joseph Lawrence Solito. Paige Erin Dawn Sly. Leon Perry Finday Thompson. Patrick Allen Thompson with great distinction. Thomas Archibald Traves. Ryan Alvin Tulloch. Megan Brianna Ward with distinction. Noah Stephen Wernikowski with great distinction. Kelly Ray Watney. Taylor Ann Lauren Yee with distinction. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you this scholar from the College of Law and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Laws. I present to you Jamesy Anita Patrick. Please join me in congratulating these graduates on their certificates and degrees.
Eminent Chancellor, in the name of the faculties, I ask you to grant the degrees, diplomas, and certificates in absentia to those students who have met the requirements to graduate but were not able to be present today.
At the request of the faculties, I authorize these degrees, diplomas, and certificates to be granted.
Well, good morning, everybody. On behalf of the Edwards School of Business, I'm pleased to present to you Mr. Travis John Ward, who is being awarded today with the Paul S. Jasper Chartered Accountant Award for Spring Convocation 2017. Travis is originally from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, a graduate of Evan Hardy Collegiate, and currently works as a client service consultant with the Ministry of the Economy here in Saskatoon. Now, Ben Affleck may have been the accountant, but Travis is a true epitome of the fact that a business leader can be adventurous. Let me read to you some of the things that have occurred in Travis's life to show his level of adventure and enthusiasm. He has completed the Seven Summits mountain bike trail in Rossland, BC. The summit trail itself is 35 kilometers long and features over 3,200 feet of elevation gain. While most of us in business might love staring into a spreadsheet, Travis believes in skydiving, bungee jumping, and whitewater rafting. He's completed the Saskatchewan Ultra 60 in Waskesiu, Saskatchewan. The Ultra 60 is a 60-kilometer bike race that's completed on snowmobile trails, and he mentioned in his write-up the day he did it, it was minus 25 plus the wind. So kudos to you, Travis. Travis is an avid volunteer in cycling events and races, and in his graduation here, he wishes to thank his family for their support while he's completed the BAC program, especially his girlfriend, Desiree. He mentions instructors who have been especially significant in his career, especially his BAC business law instructor, Judge Robert Jackson, who taught him to look at every possible angle of a situation before coming to a conclusion or recommendation. Finally, he wishes to thank the various classmates for which he did group projects for their providing positive experiences for him during his program. Mr. Travis John Ward, congratulations. Maybe look over here to the right. Congratulations. Next, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present to you Alexandria Marisa Parzan, who today is receiving the Goodspeed Award from the Edwards School of Business for the award winner for the Spring 2017 Convocation. Alexandria is graduating today with has a human resources major with her Bachelor of Commerce degree. She's graduating with great distinction. Her marks are nicely nestled in that nethermost part of the normal distribution, basically up there in the upper end, a 91.58% cumulative average, and a major in her average in her major of 92.5%. Now, besides being academically brilliant, as evidenced by the scholarship she's won, twice being a U of S scholarship winner, she's received the Edward R. Kendrick Scholarship, multiple times on the Dean's Honor Roll. She also believes in volunteering. In fact, she's the epitome of a people person. She was a steward for Potash Court Winter Shines in January 2016. She was an orientation leader in September 2014 for the Edwards School of Business. She, along with fellow students, faculty, and staff, built a home for Habitat for Humanity in August 2016, and for 3 years she was a note taker for students with disabilities. Alexandria is also one of those individuals who can combine impressive academic skills with somebody who speaks the language of healthcare. Before transferring to the Edwards School of Business, she completed a diploma program in medical laboratory technology from State Polytechnic in Calgary in 2012. It gives me great pleasure today, ladies and gentlemen, to present to you Alexandria Parzan, this year's winner of the Goodspeed Award Spring 2017 Convocation. Congratulations.
Good morning, everyone. The Law Society of Saskatchewan Gold Medal is awarded to the student in the College of Law with the highest academic standing in the graduating class. The winner of the 2017 medal is Jasmine Lothian. Jasmine is from Regina. Prior to attending law school, she took undergraduate studies in California at Chapman University and at the University of Regina. Since completing law school, she's moved to Calgary and has begun her articles with MLT Aikens. She received literally dozens of awards and scholarships as a law student, but also enjoyed spending her free time with classmates, playing sports, particularly basketball, organizing the Legal Follies variety show at the Broadway Theatre, as well as singing and performing. In addition to this, she's also a published author and co-authored a paper for the Canadian Bar Review, one of Canada's leading law journals, with Professor Clayton Banksand, entitled The Inequities in Equitable Set-Off. She says she's grateful to her professors, her classmates, but particularly her parents, who are both proud alumni of the College of Law, for all their support during her time at the college and she would acknowledge that achieving an award like this does not happen alone. On behalf of my colleagues in the College of Law and at the Law Society of Saskatchewan, I would like to commend Jasmine on this extraordinary achievement. Congratulations.
Good morning, eminent Chancellor, Mr. President, platform participants, graduates, and guests. I bring greetings from, and I welcome you to, the University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association. My name is Joy Crawford, and I earned my Bachelor of Commerce degree in 1993. As a proud alumna of the University of Saskatchewan, it is my distinct pleasure to congratulate the class of 2017 and welcome you, our newest alumni, to our network of over 150 alumni in over 100 countries. Today is a very special day. As you end one phase of your life, you enter a new one, joining the graduates of this distinguished university who are making a difference in Saskatchewan, Canada, and throughout the world. The ceremony today, the gowns, the hoods, walking across the stage and shaking hands with the President and our new Chancellor are symbolic marks of this new phase in your life. You have come far, and you will go far. You will take with you a powerful toolkit. Your education, experience, and connections here at the University of Saskatchewan will assist you in making your mark in the world. Our alumni are leaders in virtually every field of endeavor, including business, law, public policy, health, crop and animal science, the arts, engineering, sports, and athletics. You join fellow Edwards alumni like the college's namesake, Murray Edwards, who is recognized as one of Canada's most powerful business leaders, Rahul Sharma, owner of Micromax, the second largest smartphone provider in India, Carolyn Tasted, the head of Procter & Gamble's North American division. You are now graduates of the College of Law, alongside Emmett Hall, Bud Esty, and Bill McIntyre, Justices of the Supreme Court of Canada. Beth Bilson, the first female Dean of Law at the University of Saskatchewan. And Chancellor Emeritus Tom Malloy, who was instrumental in the development of the Nunavut Land Claims Agreement. Wherever life takes you, in further studies, in your career, or in your personal life, you will not only follow in the footsteps of these distinguished people, you will create your own story and add to our collective alumni story. We, fellow alumni, wish for you much joy in whichever path you choose. We hope that you will never lose the thirst for knowledge of the kind that you acquired here, thinking critically, questioning conventional wisdom, striving to know more and to do more, and through curiosity and dedication, making your own mark in the global community. As you do so, please stay in touch with your university through your alumni association. Get involved in branch activities. Send in updates of your activities to the Green and White, our alumni publication. Stay connected with us through our online publication, Beyond the Bowl. Find ways to engage with your alma mater so that you remain a part of this university community wherever your path may lead you. From all of us, congratulations and welcome.
Well, friends, this brings our convocation ceremony for this morning to a close. But before we do, I'd like to thank a number of people. First, Joseph Resendez and the University Wind Orchestra. Wonderful job every time. Our vocalist, Angela Yurchanin, who is absolutely beautiful and tremendous as a singer, and complements the whole function. Our drum group, the Buffalo Boys Productions, which very dramatically opens the session. And our traditional knowledge keeper, Bob Badger. Now, Why not? The teams from the Convocation Office and the University Secretary's Office are also very important, and I thank them in making these ceremonies a success. Finally, to the graduates, I would say this. First, I offer to you my congratulations. You have studied hard to earn the degrees that you have, and I wish you continued success throughout your lives, both personally and professionally. Earning your degree will show you value for a lifetime to come. And the education that you received from the University of Saskatchewan has prepared you for success, prepared you to meet challenges head on. Follow as many opportunities as you can, because that's where you'll find your true passion, and in the end, that's what we want for each graduate of the University of Saskatchewan. Thank you very much for being here. And now, friends, I would ask you to please remain in your seats until the platform party has left the stage. Thank you again.